Alright guys, what is up? My name's Soft But Firm, and today I'm going to be doing a kind of an overview of a Payday 2 mod called HoxHud. HoxHud, HUD in the name, it is a mod for your HUD. Kind of shows some increased information, helps you out in the game, shit like that. So I'm going to be showing you how to download it, how to install it, an overview of the features in it, and then how to customize it. So to download it, go ahead and go to steamcommunity.com/groups/HoxHud. And then join the group up here. I've already joined it, so I now have the option to invite friends. Join it, go ahead and go to the discussions tab. You might have to wait a minute or two and refresh a couple of times. It took a second for this to pop up down here, because if you're not part of the group, you actually don't see this downloads thing down here. So it might take you a minute to see that, but when you do, go ahead and click the downloads tab, then go to the download. Okay, and then in here there's links for either the self-installer or the manual install. I did the manual because I have two drives on my system. One is my operating system drive and shit like that, and the other drive is my kind of just storage drive, and that is the drive I install my games to. And I was not sure if the self-installer would recognize that and put it in the right place, or if it would put it in the default Steam directory on my C drive. So I downloaded the manual install, and for some reason 2 shared. I think it's something with my internet provider, which is Comcast, because it doesn't work right now, as you can see. But I connected to a VPN and went to the link, and it let me download it just fine. So if you have Comcast and can't use the 2 shared link, go ahead and choose one of the mirrors. One is Megalink, and one is a Google Doc upload, actually. So once you download it, go to wherever it's downloaded at. So it's on my desktop here. It is a 7-zip file or archive, so you can either use 7-zip or WinRAR to extract it, and I'm sure there's other software out there too, but that's the 2 biggest ones. It's going to have this HoxHud folder, and inside there's going to be 4 things. There's going to be a Payday 2 API DLL1, there's going to be an IPHLP API, and then there's going to be a HoxHud folder with a tweakdata.lua file inside. It's also going to be a README. You can go ahead and just browse that really quickly if you need it. So once you've got that, go ahead and go to wherever you installed Payday 2. So as you can see, here's the C drive, and then here's that separate drive that I was talking about, and that's actually where I install all my games. So you need to put the 2 DLLs and the HoxHud folder, you need to put those into your Payday 2 folder here. So as you can see, I've got the first one down there, second one right here, and then the HoxHud folder with the tweak data. And then this file up here, I'll kind of show you what that is in a minute and why it's there. So once you've got that stuff installed, this, that was obviously the manual install. I'm not sure what the self-installer does, so if you want to go ahead and try that, go ahead. But now I'm going to start up the game and kind of show you from there. Alright, so here in the game now, the main screen is pretty much the same, except we now have a skill profiler button. So you go ahead and click that, and basically what it does is, well, first I'll show you. So here's my current skill tree. I'm a Mastermind Ghost. Got a lot of shit in Mastermind, a lot of shit in Ghost. Nothing in Technician, only Transporter, Aced, and Enforcer. So with this current loadout, I can go to the skill profiler and I can save this under a profile. I believe you can add more in the settings file, but it comes default with 5. So I can save it, and then I can go into my skills and I can respec everything, make a totally new skill setup, maybe go Enforcer, Technician, whatever, and then I can go ahead and save that one under a different profile. And I can save, a default of 5 skill trees, and then if you want to load one, you can rename them and everything. If I rename profile 5, down here, video, and then hit enter. So now if I load, see now I changed it to video. But you can load whatever tree, and it will actually sell all of your skills and respec you into whatever that profile is. Now keep in mind, it does use money. It is not free. You see people complaining in the discussion group, oh, I lost all my money. Yeah, you're not getting free skills out of this, You do have to pay to get them respec. It's just doing it automatically for you. So keep that in mind. So yeah. So first thing here, if I hold G to put on my mask, you'll notice that there's actually a time timer in the middle of my screen. Holy frame rate drop, Jesus Christ. So there's a timer now with everything that you do. I think default it turns off the circle and turns on the seconds, but you can you know, as you saw, I do have the circle. You can turn it back on. You could turn off the seconds too if you want. You could just keep the circle. You could do both. You could have just the seconds. You know, a lot of shit's customizable. So that's that. Pretty much that's the second timer to anything that you can interact with. Second up here, you can see right now is the laser. Default is green, and HoxHud you can change what you see it as. And like I just said, as what you see it as. Your teammates will still see it as a green laser. But you can change it to literally any color you want. You can go to, I think it's like colorpicker.com and pick out a color code, and then put that code into the configuration file, and it'll change it to that color. You can also change kind of the intensity of it, the brightness, that type of deal, which I have to edit because it's pretty hardcore right now, and it's not bad for just me, but if I have teammates with lasers, it gets pretty crazy having high-powered lasers going around. And it does change your teammates' colors, but only, once again, it's only what you see. They will still see their laser as green, but for you, their laser will be red or blue or whatever, and it'll be, you know, more intense or less intense, you know, whatever it is. So laser, you can customize the lasers, not, you know, nothing super crazy. Now the timers, I'm going to show you timers. So I'm going to use a drill here. And up on the screen, now you see there is a timer, so you can walk away and know how much time is left on that specific thing. So, you know, we're at 170, 170. And it does that for anything. I'll go ahead and start up another one here. So I got another one going. And got another one going. I think there's a door in here that you can drill. Wow, that was a fail. Oh, fuck, I accidentally used the key card. I could have drilled that, and it would have showed that timer as well. So it shows timers for everything, including ECMs. It shows how much longer it has before it runs out. So for me personally, that's one of the most useful things about this. You know, if you have to ECM rush a bank or something, it makes it really useful to know how much time you have left. Now, if a teammate drops an ECM, I have the fully upgraded ones, time-wise. But if a teammate drops one, no matter what jammer they have, how upgraded it is, whatever, it shows 20 seconds for you. If they have HoxHud themselves, they will see their true time. So if they have completely upgraded shit, they will see the 30-second time. But you will see their time as 20 seconds, and they will see your time as 20 seconds. So any jammer but your own shows up as just 20 seconds automatically, no matter how upgraded it is or anything like that. It's kind of a bug. I don't really know how they can fix that, if they can fix that. That's why if we're going in somewhere, I like dropping mine first, because my time that I see is the true time. So I know, like, hey guys, you know, I got 5 seconds, I'm going to drop another one here. We need to get crowd control going, that type of deal. So I think that's pretty much all I can show you right now here in the safe house. I think, you know, default, these timers that are up in the corner right now, they pop up if you hold tab. I think they'll be on there. But you can change it to put it on your screen all the time, which is obviously what I did. So now I think I'm going to load up a 4 stores and kind of show you some combat type stuff. Oh, okay, so I loaded up a 4 stores here. And before I forget to kind of show, under the assets tab, there's now a buy all assets button, and you click it, and it will buy all the assets that you can purchase. So let's see the cost. There's only body bags. Expert driver I don't have unlocked, so I can't buy it. But if I did, clicking this would purchase both of those. And, you know, sometimes, you know, there's like 2 pages of assets. You click it, it'll buy every single asset that you can purchase. I think there's actually a setting that actually will hold enter for you and just automatically skip that intro scene type stuff. If you look up on the right, you can see 4 things as of right now. One of them is a hostage number. So I have 1 hostage. That's the lady I just tied behind the counter here. The one below that is pagers. It lets me know how many pagers I can answer before the alarm is sounded. So I have 4 pagers left before the alarm gets sounded. The one below that is body bags, so I have 2 body bags in my inventory. The one below that is a package counter. So there's 2 packages left on the map, like the gauge, mod, packages, whatever. So now, if you look in the upper right again, you kind of see that lady with the exclamation mark over her head. that is for hostages who are standing up and they're, you know, alert. They're alerted to something, but they're not tied up. As soon as you tell them to get down on the ground, that thing goes away, but it doesn't count as a hostage yet. You see the hostage is still 1, but that kind of alert timer went away. I love how that guy didn't notice. I'll go ahead and alert him. So as you can see, there's one person alerted, but we'll get him down on the ground. And now there's only, so now I have 2 hostages. You see it tie him. Now I've got another hostage. There's also a pager timer in the upper right hand corner. And now if you look in the upper right hand corner, certain things go away once stealth is out the window. So the alarm has been sounded. I can no longer stealth. So the body bags thing is gone. The pager icon is gone because none of that stuff matters anymore since I'm no longer stealthing. Man, shit accuracy. Fuck me. In the bottom right, you see my name. So I've got, you know, the normal armor ring, my health ring, and then there's one inside that. It's a really small white one. And it is the stamina meter. So as you can see I'm sprinting, it's going down. I'm sprinting, it's going down, going down. I stop sprinting, and it starts to regenerate. Next to my name, there's the yellow skull with the orange numbers. That is a kill counter. The first number is a 1. That is a headshot counter. I'm going to try to headshot this guy here. I didn't get a headshot. So I have 1 headshot /6. The 6 is body shots, and then the parentheses number is the total amount of kills you have. So you see I have 1 headshot, 6 body shots, and a total of 7 kills. So I think that's really it. I mean, this is the main stuff that I use, the main settings that I have turned on, turned off, whatever. Just, you know, just a little, gives you a little bit more and a little bit of help in the game. You know, those timers and certain things like that help you out with certain stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my desktop and show you how to customize it. Okay, so go ahead and navigate to your Payday 2 folder where you put the DLLs in the HoxHud folder. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you save skill tree profiles, that is what gets saved in here. That's what that file was. I didn't mention that when I was showing it in the game. So go to the HoxHud tweak data and edit it. You can open, you should be able to open it with maybe regular Notepad. I have Notepad++ installed. If you go to open, you can select a program and then select, you know, Notepad or something. Don't do Word, just do regular Notepad. But I use Notepad++. So I open that, and here is basically the configuration file. Pretty much anything in here, you just mess around, just kind of read it, and it's kind of self-explanatory. At the top, it does show you color. You can just, you know, color.red, .green, .blue, .cyan, I guess, .purple, .black, .white, .yellow. You can also put in custom color codes, stuff like that. So here, like I said, is the laser color. You can see I have color.red, and then this color, this shit is what makes it brighter or not brighter. I'm actually going to customize it and save it right now, because like I said, it was a little crazy. Kind of mess around with this, find what works good for you, what you like. Whole bunch of, you know, just stuff in here, kind of change it. If you want to turn something off, set it, and you can set it in here. So self.show interact circle, that's the circle. Like I said, it came default turned off with only the seconds timer. So if you set, you know, show it to false, it won't show it. Set it, you know, show it true, it will show it. Disable interact timer false. So if you want to disable the actual seconds, the time in seconds timer, disable it equals true or false, you know, that type of stuff. There's also a reload timer. When you would reload, it would show in seconds how long. I found that really annoying, so I set it disabled to true. You know, all that type of stuff. Customize certain names for stuff, like in the upper left when it's showing the timer, you can, you know, ECM is what it'll say, Sentry is what it'll say, Pager is what it'll say, that type of deal. There's stuff in here. You know, just kind of do your own, look at it and kind of decide what you like. If you have a question, maybe throw in the comments and I'll take a look at it and ask. Also the discussion groups show you. So I guess, you know, just pretty much look around this. If there's something you want to change, test it out, go ahead and try it. If you have a question on how to change something specific, look on the discussion board of the group. If you don't find it there, maybe ask it there, and maybe ask it in the comments. I'll try my best to maybe respond to it. From there, just go ahead and Control S to save it. You can go ahead and close out of it and restart the game, and your changes will be in effect there. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. HoxHud, it's useful. It's a convenience time thing. Obviously you don't need it, but it's convenient to have sometimes. So if you want it, go ahead and download it. Read discussion boards for if you got questions for shit. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll talk to you next time.